The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
This is telling. When Bob Iger makes $25 million a year and they can't pay their actors anything. I was under the impression actors were supposed to, I don't know, have money, be rich, live in mansions. That's the impression, right? I am Mecca, and you guys know that everything's coming out. The whole shebang. Crap is going down. It's hitting the fan. It's 115 degrees out. That's why I sound like I need some tea. Here we go. Mara Wilson, who played Matilda as a kid, said she never made enough money for SAG-AFTRA healthcare. Like most people, like if you work retail, for example, you're never gonna make enough money to actually, that's not true. The only way you are going to have enough money or hours if you work retail or any sort of job is if you're salary. How do you do that? I don't know. What sort of a pot do you have to join to be able to afford healthcare?
It's a secret.
I can't even say that because now it's going to, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's not like a real thing. It doesn't.
Shut up.
YouTube's already going to demonetize it. Anyway, seriously, whose butt do you have to kiss to afford to live on this planet? If actors cannot afford to live, you've got Michelle Hurd saying she can't make her rent, she's on Picard. You've got actors who can't make rent. This is bigger than, just the poop on the street in San Francisco, people.
Civil War.
This is the AI taking over absolutely every aspect of all of it. You go in and list something on eBay, it's an AI description. You go to Taco Bell, there's not a single person there to get your order. And you get homeless people coming up to you asking for food because there's nobody at the counter. And I wish I were making that up. I really wish I were making that up. You're at a point in society where you ask, what's stopping you from just taking it? What's stopping you? They let you take enough to where they say, well, now they've stolen $10,000 worth of stuff. Now you go find them, cop. But if you look like everybody else, what's the stop? SAG money. Oh, this is just ridiculous. I was not aware that I made more complaining about She-Hulk than the She-Hulk writer in their residual check for the episode they wrote of Daredevil. I think I would like Rob to actually edit this one for me and throw in that clip of Bob Iger getting railed. Or actually, it's not him. It's Fran Drescher yelling at him.
I found them terribly repugnant and out of touch, positively tone deaf.
And then we've got Anthony Rapp yelling at him.
I don't think it's realistic for Bob Iger and other CEOs to make $27, $35, $200 million a year.
And this is where we're so focused on
and expect that the labor that allows them to make that kind of money demands fair wages.
We're so focused on people caring about that movie, that movie that people are mad at me for. And they're forgetting the bigger picture here with society in general.
If I were that company, I would lock them behind doors and never let them talk to anybody about this.
They're forgetting the bigger picture in society in general is like the artificial intelligence sort of thing is going to take over every single technical writer job. The SAG-AFTRA thing, why the Screen Actors Guild are on strike? Partly because of this, partly because they want to use actors now as contract workers. So John Cusack, he had a friend who said she made $4,000 as a guest star on a 6-season and plus very popular TV series per episode. And probably 20 episodes for that year? What's 4,000 times 20? We're just gonna round up if she's on every episode. That's 80 grand for a day. For somebody, do you guys make more than $80,000 in chat? If you do, then you are in a position to help support this channel. Then you are doing better than Hollywood itself. You are doing better than people behind the camera who are not getting corporate funding from PragerU. I am not getting funding from PragerU. You guys know who gets funding from PragerU and who gets funding from the Koch brothers and who gets funding from Soros and the billionaires, and his billionaires on both sides of the aisle. Rob didn't like it when I said Soros, but he's a part of it for the other side too. I don't know if he's run out of money though. But here's the thing. I don't get money from those billionaires. You don't see people dropping hundies on me every 5 minutes like you do. Those sort of things. Because those people who drop that kind of money, when you see in that volume, that is politician funding. That is lobbyist money. They are lobbying YouTubers to sway the opinions of people. And the YouTubers are useful idiots and don't even know that. Do you agree or not?
I agree.
Do you think that's lobbying, or is that another word I should be using?
It's swaying.
Is it weighing? Is it swaying? Okay, because I see it no differently as lobbyists. That's how lobbyists work, right?
Unregistered lobbyists.
They're unregistered lobbyists at this point, swaying the influence of things. So I don't have people trying to sway me because I make up my own opinions and my own mind. And when I tell people, hey, maybe you don't want to relive childhood trauma by watching a movie that's going to make you cry and you already know the point of it before watching it, that does not mean anybody's enabling it. That does not mean anybody's turning a blind eye to it. That does not mean it. And we know that because we're reasonable people. We're not trying to convince anybody. We don't have a narrative to protect. Why do you think people are so angry at me? Because I hurt their narrative. I was told this a long time ago. I break the narrative. I break the narrative of the left and the right. And they don't want you to know that. And I am Mecca, and I'm going back to pinball. Don't you go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Positively tone deaf.